how did I celebrate the news? I went to my acupuncturist. She calmed me down. That's what I did.
I got out of bed and took my dog for a walk in Central Park. I had a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, but I needed to kind of get away for just a second. I was a little bit state of shock. Good shock, but a state of shock nonetheless.
I had apple cider champagne with my children. Isn't that tragic? It says that we got up early. It's like Christmas morning. We get up early. Will Santa give us Tonys this year, children? Tony noms?
Basically, I just, hugged my husband, and then he went to work, and I called my mom and my grandma and my sister, and then I just kind of sat there going like, okay, well, now what? And then I did laundry.
I celebrated the news by mowing my lawn. That's exactly what I did.
I'm still sort of taking it on board. I'm still kind of like, really? Is it true? Yeah, it's kind of, I'm still in shock.
I was just gobsmacked, really. I just had a cup of tea and calmed down.
With a cup of tea. Yeah, with the Tetley's tea. That was it. I kind of screamed a lot in the kitchen and then freaked out a bit and started worrying about what I was going to wear, frankly.
Every day's a celebration. That's what you want to hear when you get to be my age. You're happy to wake up and be alive.
I don't think I have yet. It's sort of, it's been a very surreal experience, and nothing has really sunk in.
I celebrated with my son Charlie at 8:30 when my agent called. I was feeding him some apricots and apple puree. He was not impressed. Just kind of stared at me blankly and made some weird noises, and then I had to change his diaper.
I found out in an odd way. I was flying here anyway, and I got a text as I got off the plane as my phone came on, and I saw the word congratulations, and an armed security guard went, "Turn that phone off, sir!" And I went like that. So I turned it off, and then I had to wait an hour before I could turn it on again, because it wasn't worth being shot. I know the Tony's big, but
I don't know how to react yet to it. We are still working, we have the shows at night, so I don't want to go so crazy about it now.
There is a lot to celebrate because it's really the recognition of this is the highest you can go in the theater, really. It's like the Oscars of the theater.
We did exactly what you would imagine. We went to a bar and closed it. What else? What else do you do?
They went out last night, honey. I'm tired. I went home. And they can tell you, they always joke, they're like, oh, she parties and she drinks, because I'm the one that doesn't drink anything. So they like to, joke on me, but now I went home.
Well, I did have a bottle of champagne in the fridge. It had been there for several weeks, and I was fortunate enough to share this news with someone, and we opened the bottle of champagne.
We all gathered in my little dressing room and did a toast, because if there was ever a time to bop open a bottle of champagne, it was yesterday.
I did the show, and then I came home, and my wife and I had a glass of champagne. In bed by 11.
Theater life is just as rock and roll life. People are like, oh, do you have to drop your rock and roll lifestyle? I'm like, I haven't partied this much with my band as much as I do now that I'm on Broadway. Are you kidding? You guys never stop.